there. So I got my first order, makeup order with Celesty, the company that I've been posting a little bit about. Maybe you have seen me do some posting, and I'm really excited to be able to share the products with you. My husband, Jonathan, for those of you who don't know him, I've used a lot of products in the past. I have sold a lot of things. And he said of all the products that I have ever used, that this is the best. This is his favorite. They didn't make his eyes water. They didn't make his face burn. It felt really good. And so that says a lot coming from him. So I'm really super excited to be able to share these products with you. So what I'm doing first is I am very much a minimalist when it comes to makeup. However, I do like to always have something on. Even if I'm in the house, 90% of the time I'll have something on my face, just so it doesn't feel like I've just woken up all day long. So I like to put a little something on every day, whatever it is. So I'm going to show you a very quick makeup look. You could always add more to it, add more color, add more contour, or anything you want to do. But this is something kind of an everyday look that I like to do. And what I've started with is a makeup primer that we have here. This is just pearl. It's a luminous finish, and this just gives a nice shine, not a shine, but kind of a sheen to the face. I'm getting a little bit older, and I don't like the matte look as much as I used to. Now, if you're into the matte look, that's perfectly fine. I just don't like it personally anymore because it makes my wrinkles look worse. But if you like a matte look, Celesty has great products for that matte look as well. So, and they also have a little bit of a tinted primer. This is not tinted. This is just, I'm going to go on, I would say clear on your face. It's not going to have any kind of a tint to it at all. So you want to put it in, and I put this on first thing, and you don't want to skip your primer. You prime your face the same reason you prime a wall before you paint it. Why do you prime a wall? Well, it helps the paint to go on more smoothly, and it kind of fills in the little imperfections in your wall. So it does the same thing for your face. So I like to put this on just like a minute or so before I actually put the makeup on. Just let it settle in. This is super hydrating without feeling really greasy. I've used some primers before. This one is really good. It's probably one of the best primers that I have ever tried. You're going to absolutely love this primer. So I would just let that sit on your face for like, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute. Doesn't matter. And I love that I can put it all over my face and it doesn't burn my eyes. So if you are concerned about sensitive skin, don't be with these products. They actually have a sensitive line if you need that, but all of the products are hypoallergenic. They are gluten-free, paraben-free, vegan-free, cruelty-free, free from all the stuff that we really, really want to try to stay away from. That's one of the reasons I switched to this company, because our son Elijah, I don't know, for those of you who don't know, we have a son, he is nonverbal autistic and is really super sensitive to environmental things. He'll break out really badly with products. So we have to be really careful about what we use with him. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to switch to this, was because I don't have to worry about it. He tends to he has acne problems right now. He's 15-year-old boy, right? So we have some products that we're using on him that's taking care of the acne, but not overstimulating his skin and breaking it, like aggravating his skin. So I'm really excited about that. So what I'm using next is our Total Coverage Foundation. This stuff is amazing. It has concealer and foundation all in one. So if you're looking for more of a fuller coverage, this is amazing. Now they do have other products. They have a BB cream, a CC cream, and like a tinted moisturizer. So if you want to do something a little bit lighter in the summer, they have all those options available as well. But I like a little bit of a fuller coverage. I got some dark circles here. I got some redness. I've got some, freckling and some moles that I like to cover up. So I like to use this, and this is amazing. It's full coverage, but you don't feel heavy or thick, because sometimes recently I bought, and you can use a brush or a sponge, whatever. I just use my fingers. You can just do whatever. Recently I bought some BB cream. Was it BB cream or CC cream, Zoe?
I can't remember.
BB cream or CC cream, one of the two.
I think it was BB.
And it was a full coverage, so I was, excited about that. And then when I put it on, though, oh my goodness, I even put my primer on. Not this primer, but another primer. Put some primer on, but it was so heavy on my face. It sunk into every one of my stinking pores. You could see every pore on my face. It was awful. I was so disappointed because, the stuff's not cheap, for one thing. And even if it was cheap, I don't like to waste my money. So I'm so disappointed in this stuff because it's so heavy, but I needed something. So I just dealt with it until I found Celesty just a couple of weeks later, not even a couple of weeks. So I was so thankful that I was able to find something because, like I said, I don't wear a lot of makeup, but when I do, I want to have it, and then I don't want it to show up every crook and cranny on my face. And, I'm 47, so I'm getting, some lines and some wrinkles and that kind of stuff. And I don't want my makeup to make them look worse. You know what I'm saying? So if that's you, you're going to love this. So what I love about this product is I've used maybe like one, and this is like maybe a quarter of a pump for my whole face. I love the coverage on it. I'm able to go right up underneath my eyes right here. It doesn't burn. My eyes aren't tearing. That's one of the things that was happening with the product that I was using before I switched to this company. It was making my eyes burn. And they would water like for hours after I got it put on. And I was like, well, I can't do this. So, again, I gotta have something to wear. So this product gives me that full coverage. Zoom in on that coverage. It's good. Love the coverage. Pardon the hair. It's just, it's okay. It is what it is. And the lighting is not the greatest, so I apologize. But I'm going to do before and after shot with this. But I love it. Feels good. My face feels like silk. My under eye circles are gone. My redness is gone. Now, this coverage is buildable. So if you needed like extra coverage, if you're breaking out, or if you have a birthmark you want to cover up or something, this is what's going to get it for you, but you're not going to have that heavy pancakey feeling that a full coverage sometimes gives you. That's what I love about it. Now again, I'm very minimalist. At this point, if you wanted to do some contour, the cheeks and the nose and all that kind of stuff, you absolutely could. This is not what this video is about though. This is about quick, easy. I need a 5-minute face. I got to go to Target today, but I don't want everybody to see me if I don't have my makeup on, that kind of a day. So we have primer and our full coverage foundation. Now what I like to do is I get, again, because I am more concerned about the wrinkling and the creasing that can happen, I like to use just a finishing powder. This doesn't have any color on it at all. Well, it's white basically. So what I like to do, you may do this already if you do it, just a little bit, especially if you're concerned about lines and wrinkles underneath your eyes. All you're wanting to do is just set this product. That's all you're wanting to do throughout the day. So I just take my big fluffy brush, give it a tap, 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 and you're just gonna set it underneath your eyes, just like that. Bring it down, and you're just gonna rub it down. See, isn't that beautiful? I love the coverage. It just makes everything. What did you say the other day, Zoe? You said it just, you said something. You're like, oh, it just like makes it all look even or something. Yeah, she said it just evens everything out. It's exactly what this does. So at this point, your skin is evened out. You don't have the discoloration, any redness, any dark circles, anything like that. So at this point, you get to decide what kind of makeup you want to put on. So again, I'm going to keep it simple today. I have found stick blush. This has existed for a long time, but I just haven't used it. So this comes in lots of different colors, and what I like to use it for is not just blush, but a little bit of eyeshadow. So what I've been doing is just taking a little bit with your ring finger. Anytime you deal with anything with your eyes, you want to use your ring finger because it's the weakest muscle, and you don't want to be tugging on your eyes. So what I like to do is just do just a little bit of color, just so it looks like I have a little bit of something on my eyes. And this is creamy, so it's not going to be dry. And again, the older you get, you want to steer away from really powdery, shimmery products, because they tend to accentuate your wrinkles. Unfortunately, it does. So I like to use this because it's creamy. It doesn't look dry on my eyelids, and it adds just a little bit of color to my eyes. Now again, if you wanted to go in and contour this, add some highlighter to it, anything like that, go for it. All right, and then for your cheeks, you're just gonna smile and just gonna dot just a little bit. Again, you could use a brush, a specific brush for this. Y'all, I ain't got time for brushes. So I just use my fingers. And you're adding just a little bit, because again, you've evened everything out, so you don't wanna look pale throughout the day. But this is just natural. Wherever you would naturally smile, if ever you were to get embarrassed and, blush, that's where you're gonna wanna put your blush. And then if you're like, oh man, I got too much on here, all you gotta do is grab some more of your powder, and it lightens everything up just a little bit, just so you're evening everything out. And that's your blush. Again, if you wanted to contour at this point, go for it. I ain't got time to contour today, so I'm just showing you my very basics. This one thing, eyeliner, I don't go a day without it. This formula, it's called Dream Eyes eyeliner, and I know why. It is so, have you ever used an eyeliner before and you're trying to put it on, it's like skip. This doesn't do that. It's so creamy. It goes on so well. So if you just want to do a quick eye like I'm doing today, if you want to do a smoky eye, something like that, you could build upon. Super easy to do that. So again, I'm just keeping it super simple. Just right along the top lash line. And you don't want to try to just draw a line. You want to do like quick feather little strokes. Just tick, 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 tick. And then you can kind of fill it all in like that. So I'm just going to do one eye and show you the difference that just a little bit of eyeliner works. And if you would rather line your waterline, like up in here, feel free to do that. However you like to do your liner, you go for it. That's the nice thing about makeup. Y'all, there's no rules. It's not like I'm right and you're wrong, and what you're doing, that's wrong. No, I mean, are there techniques, that you can use to make your eyes look bigger or my lips look fuller? Yeah, but there's no right or wrong. So that's the fun thing about makeup, is I like to do a simple look. You like to do maybe more of a glammed up look. Either way, there's no right or wrong, and it's fun. So you can do whatever you want to do. Now, are there tricks to make your eyes look wider? Some people, the older you get, you do need to wear your eyeliner in a different way. And I'm learning about that. So as I learn, I'll pass those techniques over to you. So it really does affect the way you look. But this is so creamy. I love it. When you get it on, you just want to smear it just a little bit, and it blends all in very nicely. So it's just an easy look, brightens up the eyes. I don't go a day without it, because it looks like I don't have eyes or something when I don't have my mascara. So I'm just going to do a quick curl on my lashes. Just an announcement, I do not like this eyelash curler. I will be getting a new one. So if you have an eyelash curler that you recommend, please send me a link, because this one, it's not my favorite. All right, mascara. This one is called False Lashes. It's amazing. They have 4 or 5 different mascaras, and this one, I love it because it has, you can see, a real tiny bristles on it, so you can get more, like all of the lashes, even better. But they have a thick, fuller one if you want more volume, if you want more length. They got waterproof. The older you get, though, you do want to steer away from waterproof mascara. It dries out your lashes, but that's just for more mature lashes. So what I like to do is I remember learning this trick when I was first learning to put mascara on. Maybe I've told this to you, Zoe. So I was reading the box or the package that the mascara came in. And I remember them saying on the box, excuse me, I got something all over my face, that you want to start with your bottom lashes first. You do your bottom lashes first, and then you do your top lashes. Because if you try to do your top and then your bottom, this is still wet, so it's going to leave little dots right here on your face. So it's funny, I just remember that from when I was 14 years old, learning how to put mascara on, reading the directions, because I didn't have YouTube videos or anything like that to teach me how to do it. So I had to read the bottom of the package to do it. All right, so trick to make your lashes fuller. You want to start at the base, and you just wiggle the base. You want to start at the base first. Don't worry about flipping it out to the ends yet. You want to start with the base, and you just want to wiggle. Wiggle, 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 and you want to build up that coverage right at the base, and that's what keeps them, that's what makes them look fuller. So I'm going to do one eye, and then when you get it, you want to pull it out and hold it, pull it out and hold it, and that curls it even just a little bit more. So after you get the base, then you can pull the mascara out to the end, hold it just a little bit, wiggle, 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 hold. Wiggle, 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 hold. All right. And that is just one coat of mascara. Love it. You want to do more coats of mascara, make it fuller, whatever you want to do. But that's just one coat of mascara. That's how much I love these. And y'all, I am super sensitive to mascaras. If I don't pick the right one, they will make my eyes water. They'll make them burn. I have to be really careful. Did I just say careful? Careful about the kind of mascara that I use. So if I can find a mascara that I love, oh gosh, it's amazing. This doesn't make my eyes burn. So if you have sensitive eyes and you're concerned about that, don't be. This is going to be good. So we're going to wiggle, 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 hold. All right, there we go. And that's just one coat of mascara. You could go heavier, you could go fuller, you could go thicker. Basically, that's all I do. That's all I want to do. If you want to glam it up more, you go for it. It's your eyes, it's your, how much time you have, whatever you like to do, glam it up. And then we'll finish with, sorry, I didn't already have this one out. This right here. This is a tinted lip balm. Again, you could do tinted lip balm. They have regular fuller coverage lipstick. They've got the matte, lipstick that you put on and wears all day kind of a thing. Again, I steer away from matte, but if you like that, they have amazing colors. This is super, super hydrating. So especially in the summertime, your lips can get so dried out, right? And even in the winter, that's even the worst. This is just not much color, just a little bit, just so I don't look like I've just woken up all day. It's super hydrating. Again, the older you get, hydration, hydration, hydration for your skin. You're going to absolutely love this. This is one of the lightest shades. They have a very nude look. They have them in darker shades. Again, all kind of different lipsticks for you. But that's it. So this is my look. Now, if I hadn't been yakking, I could have done this in like 5 minutes or so. So this is basically a 5-minute look for you. So super easy to do. I will post all of the products that I used in there. And then also, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna use these products, y'all, I would recommend just signing up as a wholesale customer. $19 gets you registered. You actually get full-size products in there, and then automatically you can start using your 50% discount. So it's amazing. It's the best deal to come in. But if you don't want to do that, completely fine. Whatever you want to do is all right. So let me know if you have any kind of questions. I'm going to post everything that I used today. And thanks for joining me. I'll see y'all later.